Since Yinlin is coming to Wuthering Waves tomorrow, let's talk about her best echo sets. Yinlin is an electro element character who specializes in dealing damage quickly while she's on the field. She will most likely be played as a sub DPS for an electro main DPS such as Calcharo, because she provides a 20% electro damage deepen and 25% resonance liberation damage deepen on her outro skill. Having said that, you are free to also build her as a main DPS, because who cares, right? Enjoy the game however you want, but just note that she might not be performing to her full potential unless you pull for more copies of her. And before we get into the main part of the guide, do note that stuff might change on the official release. Her best echo set is either the Void Thunder set or Moonlit Cloud set. Which one depends on which playstyle that you will be going for, main DPS or sub DPS. Let's talk about the sub DPS build first, because I think that this is how most people will be using Yinlin. The Moonlit Cloud set provides a 10% energy regen for Yinlin and an attack buff of 22.5% that lasts for 15 seconds after using an outro skill for the next character that switches in. Why is this good? As mentioned at the start, Yinlin provides a 20% electro damage deepen and 25% resonance liberation damage deepen for the next character after she uses her outro skill. So, why don't we simply play to her strengths and add one more multiplier? With the 5-piece Moonlit Cloud set, the next electro character that takes the field will gain 3 separate multipliers to help deal damage quickly. If you have a Calcharo, you can even save his Resonance Liberation for use after Yinlin buffs him for bigger damage potential. For the echoes themselves, I highly recommend that you take the Impermanence Heron as your main echo. After using the echo skill, if you use an outro skill within 15 seconds, the next character will gain a 12% damage dealt boost for 15 seconds. Adding to the 3 separate multipliers that were mentioned earlier, this results in 4 separate multipliers. Just imagine the damage potential. You can freely play a 4-4-1-1-1 or a 4-3-3-1-1 setup with these main stats. Since Yinlin is simply a sub DPS whose main job is to set the stage for the main DPS, I feel that you can spend more time optimizing your main DPS instead. If you really want to optimize her, then the 4-3-3-1-1 setup has higher damage potential. Having said that, remember that substats matter a lot too, so just use the ones that have the correct main stat and better substats. Now let's talk about the best echo set for a main DPS Yinlin, which is the Void Thunder set. The Void Thunder set provides a 10% electro damage bonus and also a 15% electro damage bonus that stacks up to 2 times after releasing a heavy attack or resonance skill that lasts for 15 seconds. Playing Yinlin as a main DPS means that she will spend a lot of time on the field, and it is very easy to maintain the electro damage bonus stacks by incorporating heavy attacks and skills in a rotation. For the main echo slot, she has a choice of either the Tempest Mephis or Thundering Mephis. If you want a higher damage ceiling, the Tempest Mephis is the choice for you because it is easier to fit in your rotations. But in my opinion, Thundering Mephis is better because it can be used as a last minute parry option with its fast attacks. As a main DPS, I really think that the best echo slot layout will be a 4-3-3-1-1 with a lot of crit rate and crit damage substats. Farming echoes with the correct main stat and a lot of crit rate and crit damage substats is going to take a while, so I wish you the best of luck. And that's it for the video. As a TLDR, use the Moonlit Cloud set for sub DPS Yinlin and the Void Thunder set for main DPS Yinlin. I will be testing these myself tomorrow when Yinlin's banner drops, if I get her. I stream Wuthering Waves here on YouTube quite a bit, so do tune in if you're free. As always, thank you so much for the support and I'll see you next time. Cheers!